Callista steps cautiously through the overgrown path, her eyes fixed on the towering stone doorway. The cryptic carvings glisten under the moonlight, whispering forgotten warnings. With a deep breath, she reaches for the massive door, the weight of history pressing against her fingertips. The stone door groans open, revealing a crumbling staircase leading into darkness. Callista raises her flickering torch, dust swirling in the air as she steps forward. The silence is heavy, ancient, as if the chamber itself is holding its breath. At the chamber's center, a smooth black box rests atop a pedestal, pulsing with an eerie glow. Callista hesitates, her breath hitching. The air hums with silent energy, ancient symbols flickering on the walls as she reaches toward it. Her trembling hands lift the lid, and a thin wisp of dark mist slithers into the air. A chilling whisper echoes through the chamber. The torchlight flickers violently as an unseen force begins to stir. A thick mass of darkness erupts from the box, twisting and writhing like living shadow.
Hey AI creators, welcome back to AI Tech Guru, where we unlock the power of AI for creative storytelling. Have you ever wanted to create mind-blowing animated stories like this one you watched, but without spending a dime? Well, today I'm going to show you how to create cinematic AI animations for free using powerful AI tools. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss the amazing AI tools and tutorials coming your way. Let's dive in. Before we jump into animation, we need a solid story idea. To get our story idea, we will be using ChatGPT. We will ask ChatGPT to generate 7 engaging story ideas based on ancient Greek mythology. Then click enter. Within seconds, ChatGPT has given us 7 amazing story ideas based on our topic. We will go through them one by one, and we will go for Pandora's second box. Since we now have our story idea, the next step is to generate an amazing story for our animation. We will ask ChatGPT to generate a well-detailed, realistic, and engaging narration for Pandora's second box. All the prompts I used in this video will be available for you in the description below. And click enter. Within seconds, ChatGPT has generated an amazing story for us based on our topic. Now that our story is ready, next we will ask ChatGPT to generate an image prompt for us. We will now copy the image prompt, paste it into the prompt box, and click enter. All the prompts will be available in the description below. Within seconds, ChatGPT has generated well-detailed image prompts for us. Now that we have our image prompt ready, we will head over to Leonardo AI to generate our images. We will search for Leonardo AI in our browser and click on the first link that appears. When it loads up, we will click on Get Started. If you are new to the platform, you will need to register with your email address or Google account. Since I already have an account, it will take me directly to the dashboard. Once you are logged in, you will notice that you have been given 150 free credits. Now click on Image Creation. You will be redirected to the image creation interface. Now we will adjust some settings. We will select an image generation model. There are many models available, but we'll be using FluxDev. Next we will choose an aspect ratio. I will leave it at 16:9, but you can choose any option based on your preference. Now, we will head over to ChatGPT and copy the image prompts we generated earlier. We will take the first one, go back to Leonardo AI, paste it into the prompt box, and click Generate. It usually takes 39 credits to generate 4 images. If you're using the free plan, the minimum and maximum number of images you can generate at once is 4, so let's wait for it to generate. Now, the images have been generated successfully, and they came out really well. We will select the best one among the 4 images and download it. Then, we will repeat the same process for the remaining image prompts. If you run out of free credits, you can create multiple accounts. To save time, I will fast forward the remaining part. Now that we have successfully generated all our images, the next step is to bring them to life. We'll be using Halo AI to convert our images into videos. Halo AI is one of the best platforms for text-to-video and image-to-video generation. We will search for Halo AI in our browser and click on the first link that appears. When it loads up, if you are new to the platform, you will need to register with your email address or Google account. Since I already have an account, I will click on Sign In. When you log in, you will be given 100 credits as a free user, and you are allowed to create a maximum of 3 videos at the same time. Now we will click on Try Now, and we will be redirected to the video generation dashboard. As you can see, they offer image to video, text to video, and subject reference options. We will click on image to video since that is what we will be using. Now we will click on Upload New Image and select the first image we generated earlier from Leonardo AI. Now, we will head over to ChatGPT and copy the same image prompt we used to generate the images. We will copy the first prompt, go back to Halo AI, paste it into the prompt box, and click on the Generate button. Each video you generate costs 30 credits, and you can only generate 3 videos at the same time. If you run out of credits, you can create multiple accounts. We will wait for it to generate. It may take a while. Then, we will repeat the same process for all the images. To save time, I will fast forward the remaining part. Now all the videos have been generated successfully. Now that we have generated all the videos, the next step is to create a narration voiceover for our story. If you have followed along up to this point, that means you're gaining value from this video. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and drop a comment if you have any questions. Now let's continue. For the voiceover, we will be using 11 Labs. It is one of the best voiceover platforms out there, offering highly realistic voices we can use. Before we head over to 11 Labs, we need a voiceover narration. So, we will first go to ChatGPT to generate it. We will ask ChatGPT to generate the narration for each scene. The narration should fit a 5-second video and match the image prompt perfectly. Within seconds, ChatGPT has provided us with the narration for our story. Now, we will head over to 11 Labs to convert these narrations into voiceovers. We will search for 11 Labs AI in our browser and click on the first link that appears. When it loads up, click on Get Started. If you are new to the platform, you will need to register with your email address or Google account. Since I already have an account, it will take me directly to the dashboard. Now, I will click on text-to-speech and the text-to-speech interface will open. As you can see, the default voice is a female voice. So we will click on Add Voice, which will redirect us to the voice library, where you can select any voice you want. I will search for Brian, and once it appears, we will click on Use Voice. Now, we will head over to ChatGPT, copy the voiceover narration prompts we generated earlier, paste them into the text box, and click Generate.
Callista steps cautiously through the overgrown path, her eyes fixed on the towering stone doorway. The cryptic carvings glisten under the moonlight, whispering forgotten warnings. With a deep breath, she reaches for the massive door, the weight of history pressing against her fingertips.
That's amazing. Now we will repeat the same process for all the voiceover narrations. I will fast forward this part to save time. As you can see, our video and voiceover are now ready, so we will move to the final step, which is video editing. I will be using CapCut for the editing. So we will import all our videos and voiceovers into CapCut and place them on the timeline. I will fast forward this part to save time.
Callista steps cautiously through the overgrown path, her eyes fixed on the towering stone doorway. The cryptic carvings glisten under the moonlight, whispering forgotten warnings. With a deep breath, she reaches for the massive door, the weight of history pressing against her fingertips. The stone door groans open, revealing a crumbling staircase leading into darkness. Callista raises her flickering torch, dust swirling in the air as she steps forward. The silence is heavy, ancient, as if the chamber itself is holding its breath. At the chamber's center, a smooth black box rests atop a pedestal, pulsing with an eerie glow. Callista hesitates, her breath hitching. The air hums with silent energy, ancient symbols flickering on the walls as she reaches toward it. Her trembling hands lift the lid, and a thin wisp of dark mist slithers into the air. A chilling whisper echoes through the chamber. The torchlight flickers violently as an unseen force begins to stir. A thick mass of darkness erupts from the box, twisting and writhing like living shadow. The chamber shakes, stone walls cracking under the force. Callista stumbles back, eyes wide in horror as the void expands. Tendrils of shadow stretch outward, swallowing the light. The ancient symbols glow brightly before shattering into dust. Wind roars as reality itself distorts around the entity's form. Callista shields herself, struggling to stand against the force. Flashes of destruction flood her mind. Temples crumbling, oceans vanishing, cities erased from existence. The air crackles with energy, Callista gasping as the visions consume her senses. The end is unfolding before her eyes. Callista looks at her hands, fading, turning to mist. The world around her unravels, shadows creeping closer. Her voice catches in her throat as she struggles to hold on to reality. Time itself is slipping away. A fire ignites in her eyes. With a desperate cry, she lunges forward, grasping the box. Light sparks from her fingertips, golden energy pushing back against the darkness. She will not let this be the end. Callista slams the box shut. A blinding explosion of golden energy surges outward, colliding with the void. Oblivion screeches, its tendrils recoiling. The walls tremble as the chamber begins to collapse. The ruins crumble, bearing the cursed box beneath the fallen stone. A final wisp of darkness vanishes into the void. Silence falls. Callista watches, breathless, knowing she has sealed the nightmare once more. The first rays of dawn break over the ruins. Callista stands motionless, her cloak billowing in the wind. The world will never know how close it came to vanishing. She turns away, leaving the past buried in shadow. And so, the forgotten curse of Pandora's second box remains, waiting for the next to seek it.
And that's it. You've just created an epic AI-powered animation without spending a fortune. Now it's your turn. Try these tools, and let me know in the comments what story you animate next. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps keep this channel growing, and I've got tons of AI-powered content coming your way. See you in the next video.